Someone wronged you, and now they regret. Now they wish they hadn't done to you what they did. They are paying the price for what they've done. And as time goes by, it's really hurting them. They lost big time when they wronged you. It backfired on them. They ended up destroying the relationship that existed between the two of you. There is a price to pay. There is always a price to pay. What goes around comes around. What you sow is what you reap. They couldn't have wronged you and gotten away with it. That is not how it works. When they did you wrong, when they disrespected you, when they insulted you, the relationship, the dynamics of the relationship changed. Things could have never been the same again. Somebody said it's too late to say, I'm sorry for all of the wrongs that you have done. I don't want to hear sad stories because the damage has already been done. Buju Banton. They wronged you, and there is a price to pay. As time has gone by, they're not getting what they once got from you. All of the attention you were giving them is no more. All of the love you were sending their way is no more. It doesn't mean that you hate them, but that closeness no longer exists. You were kind to them. You were there for them. Everybody turned their backs on this person, but you remained true. You ignored all of their faults. You chose to focus on their positive attributes, the good things about them. You supported them, you helped them, you worked with them, you collaborated with them, you respected them, you were kind to them. But they started to take your kindness for weakness. That is the thing. You want to be kind to people, but you can't give them all of that kindness without putting things in check, because they start taking your kindness for weakness. You have to know how to balance it. Just because you're not rude to them, just because you don't make an argument, you don't start an argument with them, they think you're a softie. They think they can walk over you. They thought they could have walked over you. And they said terrible things. They wronged you. They disrespected you. They acted as if they were above you. They acted as if they could have controlled you. They thought they could have controlled you. You have to be able to distance yourself from people, from certain people. When you realize they start taking you for granted, cut them off. When you realize they're taking you for granted, give them distance. Call them less. Don't message them like you did before. Don't work with them like you did before. They're going too far. They think they have power over you. They think they're above you. You have to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach them They don't know how to treat you. You teach them by the way you respond. When they say something, they cannot get away with it. They will do it again. They will think that this is the way you want to be treated. No. I'm talking to the advancing one that you are. I'm talking to the chosen one that you are. I'm talking to the royalty that you are. You are a king or queen. Who do they think they're talking to? You're a boss. You're a champion. You're blessed by the Almighty. The blood that is flowing in you is royalty. They're not talking to any ordinary person. They're not talking to the tail. You're the head, not the tail. They have to know how to talk to you. They should know who they're dealing with. You don't tolerate their nonsense. Just because you're kind, you don't want any confusion. You don't want a fight, a quarrel. You don't want any animosity. You want to be on good terms with that person. You want things to flow smoothly. You want a good working relationship with that person. You don't have time. You know that the fighting backfires. You know that it spoils your day. The back and forth will spoil your day. So kindness is what you're about. And just because you're kind, they think they can walk over you. They think they can trample upon you. Wrong person. Type it in the comments. Wrong person. Somebody type it. Wrong person. Wrong person. Try somebody else. Not me. You did not allow them to get away with disrespect. You pulled away from them. You wouldn't allow them to walk over you. You had to teach them a very important lesson. You had to let them know who they're dealing with. You didn't have to say much. You didn't have to argue with them. You didn't have to tell them, hey, let me tell you something. I'm a king. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm a queen. You didn't have to brag. You didn't have to boast. You just had to remove yourself. Because they were too rude, too disrespectful. They were wrong to behave the way they did. They were wrong to treat you the way they treated you. And right now, they're missing out. Right now, they're missing your light. Right now, they're missing your presence. If people cannot appreciate your presence, give them the gift of your absence. If they don't know how to deal with your presence, boom, absence. Somebody type it, absence. ABSENCE. I hope I didn't spell that wrong. Whatever. I don't know, you know. There's the British English and there's the American English, and you know, sometimes it's an S and sometimes it's a C. You know, organization with a Z. Yeah, some people don't know that. And sometimes with an S. Why couldn't they just have one thing around the world? Australia has its own. The Caribbean follows the British. But we're closer to America in terms of geography and in terms of the content. The Caribbean. So you see most of the American stuff anyway. As we're here on this advancing channel, give the video a thumbs up. We're just chilling in nature. Give the video a thumbs up if you know that winning is what you do. Every advancing man, every advancing woman, smash that like button. Every single one of you. How about that? Anyway, These people who came at you, who disrespected you, now they're regretting. Now they regret because they realize what they lost in the process. Deep regret. And they're trying to come back into your life. They're missing the water now that the well has run dry. You see, they were treating you with contempt because of familiarity breeds contempt. Because of familiarity. Because you were so available, they were taking you for granted. You were there, they were taking you for granted. That is why you need to be able to remove yourself from people at times. Take a break from them. Just take a break from them. You don't hate them, you're not against them, but you're just taking a break from them. How about a reset? In life, very often it's important to have a reset. A reset. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it takes a long time. Longer. Certain times, you don't need a long time, but certain times. You understand what I'm saying? It depends. Sometimes you need to take a long vacation from these people. You don't hate people, but they need to learn how to treat people. They need to learn respect. And now they're regretting. They were hoping that you would chase after them. They were hoping that you would call them. They thought you'd call them. They thought after they disrespected you, you would have acted the same way. That would have been a huge mistake. The bad habit would have continued. You need to make them break that bad habit. They need to learn respect. And it is not always necessary to just cut people off totally and never talk to them again. Sometimes you can still work with that person, but they need to learn respect. They need to know who they're dealing with. You're not arrogant. You are not arrogant. You do not think you're higher than anybody, but you know your worth. How about that? Somebody type in the comments, I know my worth. Somebody type it in the comments, I know my worth. And because you know your worth, you won't allow anybody to disrespect you and get away with it. They will learn to put respect on your name. They're missing you. They're thinking about you. And they want to call you. They want to send you a message. They've thought about it. For some of you, you've already got that message. Because nobody is giving to them like you gave to them. What was that? An ant? Hey, stay away. We're in nature. Nobody is giving to them like you gave to them. I don't know what it was. Maybe you saw. Sometimes it's just my imagination. Because it happens at times. Nobody's treating them the way you treated them. You see, you're treating them good. They're getting used to it and they're taking you for granted. You're a good client. They're taking you for granted. Some people, you're paying them. You're giving them money for a service. They're taking you for granted. You're too nice. You're kind. Not too nice, but you understand what I'm saying. Some of us, just because we're good people, they're treating us bad. Just because you won't cuss them, they were treating you bad. Just because you're so positive, they're thinking, hey, must be somebody I can walk over. Oh, really? Oh, really? I just prefer peace. Anybody? I just prefer love and joy in my life. I don't want any confusion. I don't want any war. I just want to be here chilling with the advancing people here on this advancing channel. as the birds sing in nature and as the sun shines. So I don't want any war with anybody. But don't take my kindness for weakness. They took your kindness for weakness. You had to walk away from them. Now they're realizing you're not to be taken for granted. Now they are realizing how much you're worth, how important you are, how special you are. They thought they would have been able to replace you. Not. They're unable to replace you. They're finally realizing how much you brought to the table. They're finally realizing your worth and that they made a big mistake. They know what they did. They know they shouldn't have said what they said. They should have respected you. And it's not nice for them. They are paying the price for what they said. They are paying the price for what they did, for their bad behavior. What you sow is what you reap. If they're treating you as if you do not matter, well, I'll be out of your life. How about that? If they won't respect you, out of their life. You never miss the water till the well runs dry. The well has to run dry. Cut the flow of water. No more water. I'm gonna divert that stream. We're gonna divert that spring because they don't appreciate the water. Let them be thirsty for a while, and then they will see how important that water is. So they want to connect again. Somebody wants to reconnect. Somebody wants to collaborate with you again. Somebody wants to work with you again. Because they finally see your worth. You have to teach them a lesson. So now that they have learned their lesson, it is possible that they can come back. You will know. You will know. You will know. Sometimes they can never come back again for some of you, and sometimes it's possible. But it's not going to happen suddenly because things are different now. Things are different now. They cannot just come back and no, things are different now. As you live your life, you won't allow anybody to disrespect you. As you live your life, you will respect people, and they must reciprocate it. No matter where you are, it could be at your job, that manager needs to learn respect. That supervisor, I said it. You're afraid to say it? I'm saying it. They have to respect you just as much as you respect them, because they're not above you. You're providing a service, you're giving them your time. They had better respect you just as much as you respect them. You're not beneath anybody. So the day comes when they're regretting. The day comes when they realize that they made the biggest mistake. That they made a really big mistake. That they've lost somebody special. Somebody who was giving so much to them. And some of them, it's hard. The head is so hard. It takes time for them to learn the lesson. If they don't want to learn the lesson, that is their business. Nobody is indispensable. You will move on. In the end, it's their loss. They are the ones who lost somebody like you with good character. Somebody who respects people. Somebody who is not there to rob anybody, to steal from anybody. Somebody with integrity like you. It is not every day one finds somebody with integrity like you watching me or listening to me here on this advancing channel. Somebody who is about righteousness. And this is not a religious channel, but somebody who is about righteousness. Somebody who does unto others as they would like them to do unto them. Whatever. You do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. How about that? Somebody who is about good vibes. Somebody who loves their neighbor as themselves. Because they know that they and their neighbor are one. How about that? They are regretting that person who did you wrong, is regretting that person who disrespected you, insulted you, who didn't know how to speak to you, who spoke down at you. Choose your words wisely when you're talking to me. They need to choose their words wisely when they're talking to you, or you will be gone. Because you know who you are. The child of God that you are. Child of God. They're regretting. They're wishing that they hadn't done what they did. At least they learned a lesson. Because some people never learn their lesson. Some people, they're mad at you because of what they did to you. There are some people who will never talk to you, as if you're the one who wronged them. They're going all over the place telling people how something is wrong with you. They're blocking you. They want you to bow to them. They want you to be under them. They think they can control you. They've been getting away with it. They've been able to control so many people. They've made so many people afraid of them. But not you. Why will you be afraid of them? The chosen one that you are, the anointed one, the appointed one, blessed one by the Almighty. Who are these people that you will be afraid of them? So just because you won't let them have power over you, they're mad at you. They're mad at you for what they did to you. You did nothing to them. So people like that, they don't see their mistakes. They don't see their faults. And they cannot find peace. They cannot have love in their life. In the short term, it may look like they're winning. They're not winning. They're only pretending. It's all fake. It's all false pretense. As we hear on this advancing channel, the birds are singing. It's so calm. It's so beautiful out here in nature. And I'd like to send you love, light, positive energy. We're raising the vibration. If you are feeling down, time to feel up. If you are feeling low, time to be high up there, vibrating. High vibration, how about that? Knowing that everything is working out for you. Knowing that God is on your side. Knowing that the entire universe is working in your favor. That all you do is win. You are blessed. It must work out for you. I don't care what you're going through, all the obstacles you're facing. It will work out for you. It will. All things work together for good for you. Have that faith, have that belief, have that knowing that all is well, that it will be all right. That you will get exactly what you want, that victory is yours. Whatever it is you want, you will have it, and nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it. Because you will do it with or without them. You will win with or without them. They are not indispensable. It is their loss, not yours. If they don't want to be there with you, that is their business. Somebody else will be there for you. God will send somebody else. A vacancy was being created for somebody else to come into your life. They had to be removed. They were there for a season. So if they don't want to be around you, who cares? Who is bold enough? Type it. Who cares? Who cares? If they don't want to be around you, who cares? You wanted good for them. But you cannot force anybody. You can lead the horse to the water. You cannot make it drink. So somebody else will take their place. Somebody better will come your way. You are blessed, and no one can take blessings away from you. You are gifted. You are the chosen one. People may try to bring you down. They cannot bring you down. When they think they are throwing you into a pit, you end up in a palace. Winning is what you do, as we hear on this advancing channel. I send you love, light, I send you positive energy. The sun is shining. It's beautiful out here in nature. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to reading your comments. Pick up every member, every subscriber, every viewer. Like, share, type a comment. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing Channel. One love, God bless, and all the best.